Hello and welcome back, or welcome for the first time to many viewers of Calamity 1 Block. I'm hoping, I've seen that Bone Reaper's already put in the chat saying, if you've come here after the first episode then this is going to give you whiplash. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's so far in the future that it doesn't actually explain anything. Like, the gap between episode 1 and now is so big that nothing's going to make sense anyway. And it's just going to seem like a normal playthrough at this point. So that's my hope. That's why I've put no spoilers in chat, please, because I think as long as I don't explain anything between then and now, you should still be able to get the surprise and the explanation when it comes in the next few videos. So we aren't going to cover anything done beforehand, no. Yeah, no. I mean, broad things like Shimmer from Moonlord is probably fine, because anyone can kind of figure that out, I guess, but a lot of the tech that has been discovered and worked on throughout hard mode, probably best to avoid that. So yeah, it's been a while. Been a long time. I've kind of forgot where we're at. I think we're just post Providence, right? Yes, post Providence. So I can move on to Stormweaver and Signis next. Although I think I can also go back and make blood stuff now. Well, I've got a bunch of things here that I guess I can make. Because I've got Eula Bloom, which I should be able to dupe. Question is, which is worth going for? I mean, that one requires more Divine Geode, so I'm not going to be able to make that. Early Bloom will probably be worth it. Do I have any Divine Geodes left? Oh, I do have Divine Geodes left, yeah. Interesting. I can make Bloodstone weapons only. Yeah, I figured. And the bullets are going to be quite good, right? Let's save that. Yeah, all the armor requires Ruinous Souls. I mean, I might make some of these just for the fact that they're healing anyway. Do I have the Crush-All thing? No, and I don't want to farm for that, so... I can make the Blood Boiler and maybe the Dragon Blood Disgorger. Although I don't think I'll have the minion slots. Wait, actually, with Astral Armor, I think I will have the minion slots for that. I have Astral Armor, the Bewitching Table, and a Summoning Potion. Angelic Shotgun or Galactus Blade. Okay, do we have a Star Wrath? We do not have a Star Wrath, so I would need to fight Moonlord again. What I'm really going to need now is Bloodstone, though. And I think I might go with Remy to get it. So, what's it? It's not Unholy, it's... Well, it will be used that'll be used in the recipe for it, right? Charred Idol, yeah. Only the Viscera is worth making as a sidearm for healing. No bosses aside from Ravager drop it anymore. Oh, that's annoying. Just use a Blood Moon. Okay. It's 1 AM. Let's skip to the next night. I wonder if I do this on the level surface, it may be better. As long as they actually spawn there. Let's clear my mushroom farm. Oh no, maybe not here because it's gonna... Yeah, this is gonna be an issue. Let's get the table buffs for this. We'll get another one of these. Am I getting any? So far, no. Does it definitely drop? Or is it truly just Ravager at this point? Or did you mean use Blood Moon in the whatchamacallit? Down here? Yeah, there we go. Very strange that it's Crags and then Ravager, considering Ravager has nothing to do with the Crags. As far as I'm aware. Getting there's 11 and it's 5 per. Okay, so I'm gonna need a lot of it, especially if I'm making ammo. Fortunately, this is one of those materials I can't just duplicate with mining armor as well. One of the few. Yeah, progress really sped up after episode 1. So if you're coming straight from that, well, there's still a lot of time between now and then. I think this is probably like 80 or so hours in, I'm not entirely sure. Probably should check that at the start of the stream. Because it could be a lot longer or a lot less. Just let me get that up on my phone to check. Because I am curious how long it's been. Yeah, 83 hours at the start of this stream. What does no spoilers in chat mean? It means if you've been here for some of the other streams, don't explain how we got what we got. Like, I'm currently post Moonlord, but don't explain how we got there, or how we got different biomes or things like that. So that when people watch future videos, they'll still get the experience of seeing it firsthand. My hope is now that this is enough of a normal playthrough at this point that people should be able to watch the episodes and then watch the streams without too many spoilers for future episodes. Except for, of course, the last episode where I'll be post Moonlord. I can't imagine I'll split post Moonlord into 2 segments unless it's a lead-in from the previous one, naturally. Like, unless I do late hard mode plus a little bit of post Moonlord, and then the rest of post Moonlord separately. Go for fishing crates for them. Yeah, I might do that after this blood moon. I'll finish this up first though. How do I already have wings? I beat Providence for them. That's how I have these wings. Yeah, this is not a lead-in from episode 1, I should say. Like, this is many, many streams later. This is probably like episode 4 or 5 content that you're watching right here. No way, I don't have to use my imagination to pretend I was late to stream. Technically, you are late. You're about, what, 16 minutes late? Very disappointing. I thought you'd do better. Can anyone say when Moonlord happened? I can't remember if it was the last stream or the one before it. I think probably the one before it. Why does that look like an item? It's just taking ages to fade away. Okay, let's collect what we've got so far and see what I can make. It's a goodish amount. 72. That'll be, I don't know, 14 of them, of the things. Sell a couple of these. Oh, I don't have the Necroplasm I need. My best bet for farming that may be coming over here. I'm doing it from this layer. Maybe it has to be one lower than this, actually. In which case, I may as well do it. I may as well do it there, to be honest, eh? It's not gonna... Or just in my old caverns farm. Revive the caverns farm. I don't have a farm for it at spawn, no. Yeah. Although technically I do have an underground farm, it's just not like level underground. This should hopefully get plenty though. Let's turn this off so I can just do this as well. This is the farm that you meant. Ah, I see. Okay, it's definitely killing things quick enough. The question is if any of those things are overloaded soldiers. Oh, I got a banner. Perfect timing. Daylight is a better sentry. Let's go for it then. I wonder if it's just slower because it only spawns things when enemies are near, no? Okay, so I'm going to need quite a lot of this overall. Although I can always decraft the Bloodstone stuff later on to make Ascended Spirit Essence. I'm going to need at least 40 though for the dog summon. I can make this, but I can't use it anywhere. I can't make, well, can't make that. That. Can make that, which I probably want to do, to be honest. Yeah, this is probably the only thing I really need to make out of Necroplasm, other than the dog summon. What I may want to do, very quickly, is make a battle potion or two. 3. Just to even further increase the spawn rates. Basically ready for Moonlord stuff. We're post Moonlord. We're even further than that, yeah. We're not far post Moonlord. We've only got a Providence. So we'll be taking on Stormweaver and Signis next. And then maybe Old Duke this stream, we'll see. I'm not sure how long I'll be able to stream today. When you make all of the videos, are you going to make one of those hour-plus movie videos? Yeah, but it won't be called a movie because that's cringe. Episode 1 sums up the events of day 1 to 4 just about. this will be episode 8 or something when it gets released. It probably will only be like episode 4 or 5. Realistically, there's probably only going to be maybe 5, well, 4, 5 or 6 episodes, I would say, in the whole series. What I might want to do is get some things from the whatchamacallit, conveyor belts from the steampunker. And the steampunker is here, maybe? No. Here, maybe? No. Here. Steampunker is here. Yeah, let's go clockwise. We'll go for 100. Mainly just to get rid of the drops that are accumulating here, because this is a bit much. Okay, gonna need to get rid of these torches first. Did he break this wave out? He did, but then he replaced it. Oh, there's a mouse there, that's why I can't. Okay. So what's the current goal here? Necroplasm, yeah. Nice to see you join as well, actually. Glad you could make a stream. One of the OG challenge YouTubers. Since I can, let's do that. Then this. And I can just AFK basically. Post Providence, still need to kill Providence again in hell for the Ram Dash. And Manus having Elysian Aegis gonna make dog easy compared to low percent. Yeah, yeah. It definitely will. And I am looking forward to having it compared to the Asgard's Valor. The Asgard's Valor has been nice though, because I also didn't have that in the low percent, I'm pretty sure. 10-minute timer AFK since Sentry time limits. Yeah, I'm not actually going to go fully AFK either, because I'm streaming, I guess. I'm also yeah, I was thinking that things might get stuck down here. So I need to be aware of that and just go through every now and then. It's so weird to be called OG. Yeah, well, I guess you were like the second wave. You were like the first wave of Calamity Challenge YouTubers, I would say. But the first wave of Calamity Challenge YouTubers was the second wave of Terraria YouTubers in general, probably. Like the kind of 1.3 verging on 1.4 era. Crabbar and Levy were first. Yeah, Crabbar was probably the reason that I like Skyblocks now. Their Skyblock series I must have watched like 3 or 4 times at this point. Just because of how interesting it is. And it's like the only semi-popular Skyblock series that existed for a while. Like, some people did Skyblock, but they're like streams or cut down streams. Or it was like 1 block, but the block regenerates, so basically it's not 1 block. Can't you just teleport to the end of the conveyor belt? No need to run along. That is true, I forgot I had this. Man, if I had an NPC here just to like automatically sell stuff to, I would have so much money. Not that money's an issue though, so I'm not going to bother doing that. One block regenerating is just a clicker game in Terraria. Exactly. If the block regenerates, it's not 1 block. Unless the block that regenerates is something like if you use mushroom grass and you let mushrooms grow. Like, that is, I would say, fair. It's an easier 1 block than something where nothing regenerates, but it's at least in the spirit of a 1 block. It's really cool how much is even possible in this game. Yeah, it really is. Especially, for me at least, when it comes to Skyblocks. Like, I think at this point I'm much more interested in progression-based challenges rather than boss-based challenges. Like, Chapsticks and Yardis and Prisma, what they do is so incredible from like a skill perspective. Like, I would never take on mid-human mode unless... Well, I'm not going to say never. At the moment, it would take a lot for me to try mid-human mode. But I will happily try and beat Calamity from a single block, which to them is maybe more insane than mid-human, but that's just because it's a different kind of challenge. Like, to me, mid-human is inhuman levels of difficulty. Yeah, we did learn a lot about progression and Calamity and workarounds for getting like different biomes that you probably shouldn't have at different points in progression. There's a way to get Astral Ore straight into hard mode. It's a very, very convoluted way, but it's technically possible. By my count, there are 12 bosses that are impossible of the 43 that are in the mod. Well, let's have a look through them, I guess, since we're just sitting here. Giant Clam, mini-boss, I'm not going to count him. Crabulon, Eater of Worlds, also going to count Brain of Cthulhu. None of them are possible, so that's 3. Deerclops is possible, Slime God is not, so that's 4. Golem is 5. Plaguebringer 6. Ravager 7. Ceaseless Void 8. Poltergast 9. Exomix 10. I think only 10. You miscounted the evil 2 bosses. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, we've defeated them since they spawn naturally. Or at least the summons for them spawn naturally. Any new tech discovered for this while I was playing other things? Not from what I can remember. I think most of the tech was discovered by the time you finished your run. Even though some of it was discovered while you were like past the point that you would be able to use it. Like the whole Astrum Aureus situation that I won't get into to avoid spoilers. What are you farming for? I'm farming for Necroplasm, because it will be used to create the Cosmic Worm for Devourer of Gods. I also want to make the Sea Dragon, which is a good gun, and I might just skip Bloodstone core stuff for now. Or if I make it, I'll then just decraft it to make the Cosmic Worm. Yeah, at this point, Bone Reaper's right, it is basically just base Calamity with some items that I can't get. It's also needed for Ascendant Spirit Essence later. Yeah. Kind of absurd how many you need compared to how slow you get them. Well, this isn't really the intended way to get them, I guess. Like, you're really supposed to use pretty much any other method to get them that you can. But most of the other methods come from the dungeon, so... yeah. Unfortunately, there's no way to get dungeon in this. I'm going to grab that Swiftness Potion, because Swiftness Potions... well, no, actually, I can craft Swiftness Potions now. For a while, I wasn't able to, because I didn't have Cactus. But now, I have access to Cactus. Oh, another Slime Staff. I think that's the third of the playthrough. Which isn't that crazy, to be honest. Not my fault, the souls of the damned are mostly found in the dungeon. Yeah. Did you make a cactus farm already? No, I can just use pumpkins, to be honest. It's probably quicker to use pumpkins. So I need to do that, then that. Anyways, I've recently been in my Deltarune phase again for obvious reasons. Yeah, well, we didn't quite get Deltarune before King Slime, which was actually a meme for a while, but it wasn't far off. It was like within a month of getting King Slime, or a Slime Range should I say, we managed to get Deltarune, because that was a meme that was going around for a bit in the live streams. GTA 6 and Deltarune before King Slime. Ooh, I need that. Where's that going? Where did that go? Did that go all the way? Yeah. Is there any others come down here? No. Just joined, what are we grinding for? We are grinding for Necroplasm, which I'm going to need a fair amount of. I could probably use what I've got now, to be honest. I'll maybe finish after this Blood Moon / Battle Potion. Because I don't need to get it all in one go. I'll eventually need 40 though. Plus, I might end up using Sea Dragon against Dog. So I'll also want 9. 49 overall, and I'll use the Bloodstone cores to make things to fight the what do we call them with Stormweaver. I'm thinking after 1.4.5, Calamity devs might follow suit and add stuff from generated structures into drop pools, like adding charging stations and the blueprints to the armor digger table. Well, if they need someone to advise on how to make things possible in Skyblock in a fun way, I would be very happy to help. I did end up getting a comment from the official Calamity account on One Block episode 1, which was quite cool to see. It's the first time that's happened for me. Sea Dragon for Old Duke probably, since his weapon's shred, dog. Yes, I forgot about Old Duke. I'm thinking I'll just go straight from the Sentinels into Devourer himself, but I should be using it against Old Duke. There was a Cal dev on a stream too, if I remember correctly. Ah. I'm going to be honest, I don't know many of the names of the Cal devs, so I probably wouldn't notice if one of them was, unless they said it outright. Which is a shame. I should be more aware of it, but... King Slime is done, now fight Exomex. You've gone for one of the only bosses that I can't fight in this run. If you'd said Escal, I would have said sure, give me like another 3 or 4 streams, but you had to go for the Exomex. Why does that keep falling out of the world? How are you doing today? I'm doing great, thank you, Elgus. I'm very surprised your first message here isn't Elgus. Like, are you feeling okay? Is everything alright? Are you not feeling yourself today? Old Duke is a cool boss, but the initial reason he was added is unforgivably stupid. I'm gonna guess it's probably some stupidly opinionated thing from Fabsol. Also, I've got another 999 gel. Fun. Like, it would make sense for the armor digger to drop those, or for them to be craftable with the materials you get from the digger. Yeah, I think enemies like the armor digger are the way to go for a lot of the lab stuff. And also maybe getting the schematics after the point you would usually get them, but still, like, within reason. Like, instead of getting the first tier after Hivemind, you'd maybe get that after Skeletron or something. Most notably, Stormweaver next, then Signis for King of Constellations, then probably Providence refight for the Ram, then Old Duke. Well, I might actually just go straight to Signis now because I'm more confident with the fight. Signis is such an easy fight that I think I'm probably gonna fight him quicker than I would fight Stormweaver. I'm not very good at the Stormweaver fight. You're currently trying to do Infernum Jared with Poseidon. Why? Why are you doing that? Fab developed Old Duke in secret as a means in the mods to get like 10 Duke Fishron treasure bags at once or something. He had no different loot pool. That's an incredibly disappointing way to implement a boss. That's basically just what the overloaded stuff was in Fargo's for the longest time, I guess. Like before they added the actual overloader items. Or at least before you can craft them into things that are useful. Okay, we've got 40 for now, so we've technically got enough for the dog summon. Let's go until I've run out of this battle potion. That'll be a good time limit. Oh, another 3. Very nice. Also, I realised my Guidelight of Oblivion was out. For Signis, the Angelic Shotgun is probably the best weapon you can have for it now. Okay. And what bullets are you thinking? Dryad's Tears, or... I kind of don't want to waste any Necroplasm on the bullets made from Bloodstone cores. Sell that. Don't need the recalls. Astral Armor over Tarragon, interesting. I didn't get enough Divine Geodes from my first Providence kill to make the armor set. Okay, so... Dragon Blood Disgorger could be good. It at least gets me some regen as well. And then the only other one, Blood Boiler maybe? Or Claret Cannon. Wait, this uses your health sample, so not that. Probably Claret Cannon. So I need 4 for that and 12 for that. Neither of the two ranged options are any good, really. I'm gonna try them at least. Because you said the Hunter's Planar Rifle wasn't as good as some of the other things, and it was better, I would say. Plus, sometimes you just gotta test things out. Okay, so this does around 2000 DPS. I'm not actually going to be able to test the Dragon Blood Disgorger without using a summoning potion, I don't think. Which is kind of sad. Unless I just actually grab an accessory that can give a summon slot. Yeah. Try that for now. Oh, that's so much more damage, wow. I know I've got an extra slot, obviously, but... Okay, yeah, definitely using that over the Virid Vanguard. This is around 4,500 DPS, 5,000 DPS, compared to around the same here. Slightly higher, but you don't get the... Oh, actually quite a bit higher. don't get the regen though. I might keep that as an option. Probably get rid of the Golden Eagle for now and replace that with Angelic Shotgun. What do I need for that? Sunplate and Core of Sunlight. I can make those. No, I can't make those. I need more Abyss stuff. I should be able to make this soon, if not now. I may just need more... Yeah, I think I need to find the Depths Charm in a crate. Which I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to do the wood fishing line, then the early bloom rod. Just going to check I've not made this already. No. Yeah, we're doing yet another fishing session. Just use Arctic diving gear and aquatic emblem, that is enough. Fishing in the abyss is just not worth it. Well, I'm going to eventually want to potentially fight Jared, so fishing in the abyss is worth it to get the stuff I need for that. Oh, I need a toilet. Plus my fishing should be pretty good now. I don't need to use... Yeah, I don't need to use sonar potions. I'll take crates though, and fishing potions and sake. Waning gibbous. Third quarter, I don't know what that quite is, but let's go with it anyway. Yeah, episode 1 is like episodes 1 to 5.5, or 1 to 4.5, I guess. Like halfway through day 5, roughly. How is this one block? What happened? A lot happened. Yeah, episode 3 tech is gonna go crazy. I don't know if I want to say when episode 2 goes up to, because I've technically already edited and released episode 2 on Patreon. So you can go watch it now if you want, but yeah. I am seeing the bloodworms, by the way. I'm just choosing not to go out of my way to get them right now. The episodes have not been released, no. Only episodes 1 and 2 have been completed, and only episode 1 is public. Can you use Bass Statue Glitch to make getting stuff for mechs possible? No. Well, I could, but I don't need to, and I wouldn't want to, because Bass Statue Glitch is cringe when it's not necessary. If you're doing something like, was it Frostburn that did the full, like, nothing Skyblock, like Skyblock with absolutely nothing, where you use a bunch of glitches to try and beat the game. If you're doing it with something like that, then fair enough. But if you're just doing a normal Skyblock, and this is kind of closer to a normal Skyblock, I guess, then I don't think it's necessary. Oh, exactly, you need wire actually, so yeah, technically not possible at this point. Oh, am I not picking up the seaside crates? Oh, I should have been collecting those fish. It's just straight up not worth doing this, right? If I need anything specific from here, I can just get it later. I'm gonna head out, but keep up the grind and enjoy the run. I'll keep on the lookout for new episode drops. I know I'm late to this, but huge congrats on 50k. Go for that 100. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're not actually that late to the 50k thing. It happened like maybe 12 hours ago, but for some reason the latest video, well, I know the reason, it's because it's a series, but yeah, that new video has gone insane on the sub count, not gonna lie. Why did I try and use Blood Moon there? Yeah, I ended up gaining like 3,500 subscribers so far, and it's not even been out for 24 hours. Which is really crazy. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be like a bit better for subs than a standalone video, but that was a level I was not prepared for. What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for hydrothermal crates to hopefully get the components I need for the Arctic, not the Arctic, the Abyssal diving gear. Yeah, it is quite insane. The crazy part to me is that I have a video that's got like 1.5 million views, and I think within the next like day or two, this new video will get more subscribers for the channel than that 1.5 million views video. Just because it's a series, I guess. It's a 1 in 20 to get what you want from the crates. That's fine then, because I'll have 60 by the end of this fishing ocean run, I guess. Yeah, I should be able to shimmer them into different parts. So even if I get 2 of the same one, that's fine because I can just convert them. Yeah, this is post-Providence. We're well past hard mode at this point. I see you're just copy and pasting your answer. Fair enough. The Discord's also been gaining members, I noticed, which is good. Yeah, I also got a comment from Inert who composed the music that you're listening to right now. Or, well, I don't know if composed is the right word because it's like a cover, but made the music that you're listening to right now, saying that it pushed them, should I say, to 4K subscribers, which is really nice. Okay, let's sell what I don't need. Put this stuff in here. I don't have anything that uses arrows at the moment, do I? Guess I can open these. Sell the contents. Oh, that was the wrong one I just opened. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to open the seaside crates. That's just going to fill my inventory with stuff I don't need. Oh, this is a way to get luminol as well. Interesting. Okay, I'm already getting most of what I need, I guess. Yeah, I think once I shimmer them into each other, there's more than enough. Ah, yeah, that's the dragon pout. Can't make that. I don't really need this now. Or the herring staff. Torrential tear is nice. That can replace my caustic tear, which I've been using up to this point. Let's just open all of these. And these got no value. Keep them then. I think that's all, right? Torrential tear is so much worse. Not worth using unless you're stopping the rain. Well, it's worth using if I'm fishing in the sulphurous sea, I guess. But maybe you're right other than that. So yeah, I've got the depth charm for that, and then I've got the 3 elements for that. Question then is if I have enough mollusk husks. And I do, apparently. Nice. That should probably be all I need, really, at this point, I would imagine. Let's go for warding. Let's grab gills as well, just to be extra safe. I've got them crafted, may as well use them. I think someone wants to know the mod list. Well, the mod list is now in the description. I finally got round to adding that. Oh, do I still have my shrimpy truffle handy? No, I don't think I do. Blood proportions would be good. I surely don't need them if I've got the diving gear on. Unless they do something else that I've forgotten about. You thought I was fishing for mechanical boss summons? No, no, no. Post Providence, yeah. Is it worth going for battle potions? Took a sweet time to release the first one. Well, technically, I had to edit 2 videos fully to get the first one released publicly. So the first one was edited and released on the 7th of June, just to the Patreon rather than publicly. I fear that the colossal squid and that are taking up so much room in the spawn cap that nothing else can spawn, so I'm going to try Blood Moon, see if that works. Okay, now I anger giant squid, colossal squid should I say. Oh, I wonder if enemies can't spawn in the Abyss during a Blood Moon. Because everything's spawning outside of the Abyss. Like, it's not considering me in the Abyss because it's a Blood Moon. That's weird. Yeah, because that instantly changed. Them. What's the goal with this depth screening? To get a bunch of ectoplasm, which I can use to make some more cores of sunlight, which I can then use to make the angelic shotgun. Where is it? There. Yeah, it's a saved recipe. I'm just taking these on now. Not that they drop anything useful. But technically they are at this stage, so I can't take them on. Supposedly. Oh, they spawned in before I entered the Abyss, so mob cap was filled before you entered, thus nothing spawned. Okay, I see. Right, that should be enough for now though, right? And then what else was I missing? Sunplate. Should be able to make sunplate, right? Oh no, I'm missing the sky mill. Wait, do I need to fish for the sky mill? Yeah, because I need sunplate blocks and rain clouds. I can't get sunplate blocks without a sky mill, and I can't get a sky mill without sunplate blocks. Okay, more fishing. Steampunker sells it. Okay, I'll do that then. Much easier. In sky. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to make a house up here then. Unless... would this count as sky? Or is it slightly too low? Let's try Steampunker in here anyway. Okay, too low. Time to make a house. Also brought walls. How did you get blocks out there? Oh, I used the ice rod. If that's what you mean. Like how I managed to place them that far out without building a bridge over. That's gonna be too small, isn't it? Oh no, it's suitable. There we go. Very random thing to need, but at least it didn't take too long to make. Okay, now this better be good. It's better have been worth the probably 20 or 30 minutes that I just spent trying to get it. Diving suit is slowing me down, yeah, you're right. Okay, it's pretty good, yeah. Obviously this is single target dummy, so it's not gonna show as well as it would with other things, but it's doing better than my other weapons at the moment. Chlorophyte bullets make it better. Question is, how much chlorophyte bullets do I have? Slash, how many can I make easily enough? Oh, I've got 5,000, yeah. Let's try it with them. And let's actually just... Wait, surely I got the drop from Providence, no? To spawn the Guardians, the Sentinels. What's it called? The Rune of Kos. Did I not get that? I did. It's here. Right, let's give Signis a try just for fun without any buffs. Although let's do that and let's get the vengeful one. Yeah, spite. Okay, so it fills a lot of stuff on your screen anyway, that's for sure. Yeah, it might be too much stuff on screen for me. Let's regen some health. You could just have an Aether Monolithon and Hunter Potion. Ah, yeah, Hunter / Aether. Let's just get my buffs and let's give that a proper go. Keep my inventory clearer. Oh, I didn't get the station buffs, that's why I can't use that. Good test of whether I've actually got the buffs, I guess. heart's really trying to catch up with me. Oh, don't die now. Talking to myself, not Signis. Signis could die. Let's... I'll put my buffs away. So, first proper try there. Which feels wrong for a death mode first try. Yeah, Signis is weirdly easy. Okay, Cosmolamp, what else was I really needing? That's really it, isn't it? Got all of the things I could get. Yeah, and then obviously Twisting Nether is something I can use. Potentially, maybe not. I think all of this requires stuff from the dungeon. Could technically make that later. And I could technically make that now. King of Constellations, that's the one, yeah. Okay, I think that's all I really want then. I don't know if I have light shards though. Yeah, light shards are the issue. Right. Let's just get some sand down there. With... blue solution? Yeah, blue solution. I think that should work. I'm hoping I don't need an actual desert for it. No, I don't. We're good. In fact, that's enough now. Oh, an eclipse. We don't like eclipses here. Unless they're in mid-hard mode, in that case they're quite useful. You're gonna need those for Ascendant, you know. Need what? What do I need for Ascendant? Oh yeah, solar eclipses. Yeah, I thought you meant an item that had trashed there or something. that... Is it worth using the Cosmo Lamp along with the King of Constellations? I'm assuming that's maybe my second best summon over Virid Vanguard. Like one of these, two of these, or one of these, I guess. Cosmo Lamp is pretty mid for a 2 minion slot. More mid than Virid Vanguard? Virid Vanguard is like aggressively mid. And then I'm probably going to want Illuminate Bullets for Stormweaver, right? $4K should hopefully do. You want to start with Chlorophyte Bullets with single target tail, then swap to Illuminate. And I'm thinking the Angelic Shotgun might not be great for Stormweaver because it's spread out, right? Let's just give it a go. Okay, so giving it a go didn't work. Yeah, gonna need to do a bit better than that, I'm afraid. And the beam has melts in phase 2. Ah, okay. Yeah, beam could be good, I guess. Okay, let's just get one of each of these then instead of... taking all of them. I know that there's a quicker way of doing this, but I can't be bothered doing the quicker way. What do I not need? What do I not need right now? This will be on my vanity. You want to get out of space fast? Yeah. I shall do that. Oh, I need to get my... Doop, 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 doop. Stormweaver being tough for first time. Stormweaver's pretty tough for me generally, to be honest. I don't mess with Stormweaver. Oh, I thought it was a wyvern for a second. Oh, you're here. Let's see. Time. Okay, that was really easy, to be honest. Much easier than I thought it was going to be. What does he drop, and do I want to fight him again? Yeah, let's go for the Storm Dragoon and the Thunderstorm, I guess. I could use this. With wooden arrows, I guess. No, let's just this for now. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not good. Just get you in a good rhythm to spin. No, that's not good bit to spin at. Stop spawning that on top of me. Okay. Yeah, he's annoying when... Yeah. It's good with wooden, not sure if it's better than illuminate. Well, let's give it a try. I should have a... What's it called? The... No. Bottomless? No. Quiver. Magic quiver, that's it. Endless quiver. It's a material as well. Oh, this is used for the Ultima. Interesting, because I will be able to make that. What can I do with armored shell though? Let's have a look. Could technically make prismatic armor, which I think I actually have enough divine geodes for if I wanted to go down the magic route. I could make Tesla staff. Sea Dragon's probably going to be the one, right? Yeah, I think Sea Dragon. I'm going to save those potions for later. Oh, I don't have the Megalodon. Can I make that? No. I definitely can't make that. Oh, did I not get any archer fish? Okay, at least buy the mini shark. I thought I would have got archer fish from all of that fishing. Okay, back to more fishing then. I'm just going to start over here so I don't have to mess with that whole situation there. I could exit the world to clear drops, but I'm too lazy to do that. Is Calamity with only fish weapons possible, like mini shark and stuff? Oh, almost definitely. It would actually be a relatively easy run, I think. Let's collect the stuffed fish this time. What is that mess of a piggy bank? It's a mess. You got it in one. Archer is a 1 in 50 from the crates. Oh, that's harsh. To be honest, it's probably able to be beaten with just upgrades to the Mega Shark or Mini Shark, I imagine. Like, with some difficulty, this Megalodon to Sea Dragon line alone is enough to beat all the bosses, I'd say. Have the Void Dragon crafting 3 run later on. Yeah. May actually be worth me coming out of New Moon. What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for the archer fish, so I can make a sea dragon. So it's hopefully going to be a lucky drop from crate here. This is at least giving me plenty of titanium crates to use after Yaren. I might actually have to start opening my titanium crates early just for the bait. Or I could open my other crates, I guess. Like, I can still get master bait from the mithril crates. It may be necessary. I might have to dip out, but good luck for the rest of the stream. Hope you'll have good days. Thank you very much. Glad you could have joined for the time that you did. The best part of all challenges has to be the fishing for ore. Technically not fishing for ore right now. Fishing for a I was going to say a shark gun, but it's just a fish gun, the archer fish. "27 minutes to reach 27%. How nice, only to die to the stupid drowning bug. Oh, unlucky. How long has it been since stream start? About an hour and 40 minutes. Although the first maybe 5-10 minutes were actual stream, I guess. Technically, the fastest way to get Auric for Altar of the Accursed is by fishing for 2 titanium crates and hoping both drop Auric to make 5 bars. 2 lowest drops will be enough, thankfully. Well, I don't know, is it worth doing that over just mining it? Like, even in a speedrun, how many minutes would that shave off? In a speedrun, yes, you will skip Helobloom since no Providence. Well, you don't need to skip Providence. It might be faster to fight Providence than skip her. Kinda depends. Toxic Cannon, can I use that for? Can make the Flat Kraken, and then that's the end of that line. Archerfish, nice. And 2 of the Archerfishes, very nice. Surprisingly, you can't seem to get Masturbate from those, which is a bit sad. Let's keep a spare one in case I need it for anything. Okay, Megalodon. Sea Dragon. Very nice. I think that's probably enough to replace pretty much every other weapon that I've got, I would imagine. Water jets consume no ammo. Oh, interesting. Once again, I know it's a flawed testing method, but wow, yeah, that's so much better damage than anything else I've got access to. Okay, let's go with that then. I'll maybe keep the Claret Cannon for regen, if I really need it. Let's get rid of the Rune of Kos, and let's get the Profaned Core. Time for that sweet Elysian Aegis, hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna assume Chlorophyte bullets with this, or I don't know, maybe actually Luminite bullets would be better, because they're higher damage and chances of me missing Providence are is fairly low. Can the Abyss spawn one block? And if so... And why do you have Abyssal diving gear? I have it so I can go to the Abyss, and the Abyss can't spawn naturally, but you can make one. Is all I'll say. Right, so what else do I want for this? Just bullets, right? I'm curious if either of these are better, or does it change? I don't think it changes endless musket pitch into anything. Dried steers are the best, but chlorophyte is the safest ammo, and you won't lose out on actually that much DPS. Okay, let's go with that then. Oh, I should have made sure it was day before I did that. Thankfully it is, but that could have been really bad. I also haven't really prepared for the fact I'm about to fight her. Like, mentally. As you can see. You know what, let's just go buffless for a bit. See how that goes. Did that despawn the dragons? No, I didn't. But I should need 2 slots for that, so I don't quite understand that. Let's just stick with it for now. Don't know anything about Calamity other than the fact that dog is bullshit and X-Mix are usually done in carts. I do not agree with either of those statements. You're free to have them, I just don't agree with them. I was getting close to a thingy there as well. Oh, we're in Guardians already. Nice. Oh, hey, Inert. Glad you could join. Okay, I'm really bad at that attack. Like, really, really bad. I'm pre-dog. How did that hit me? Let's lock in. Oh, flight time does not. Running out doesn't help locking in. Why she seemed to do that for way longer than she usually did, no? Is that just me? That seemed to go on for like 2 or 3 times the time it usually would. You need to be diagonal from her for the starts, not directly to her side. Okay, I can try that. You're fighting Providence for Aegis, right? Yeah, yeah. Diagonal. Okay, I think the regen only works with thingy. With musket balls. What is the difference here? Compared to chlorophyte. Target armor is available, yeah. Make the magic weapon. Which one? About every 1.5 waves, she shoots a star directly at you, so move positions after every wave that passes. I did not know that. That is a helpful thing to find out. Dare I say illuminate bullets might be the way. Never mind. Is she like enraged or something when she does that? Viscera. Okay. I suppose I can decraft the Dragon Blood Disgorger now, right? Or do I just use that? No, it's not worth the slots. Okay, so there's my heal option. I don't have the Tinkerer at the moment. They do have Traveling Merchant though. What are they selling? Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, the second version of the stars is after 33%, I think, and it's so bad. You swap to that and hit it once. Okay. So just once, and then go back to the normal weapon, I guess. If I sleep, will it speed up the time at which the goblin arrives? Oh, it's very bouncy. It's the best lifesteal weapon, should be around a 100 HP heal. Checking a life dummy. I guess I'll need to take damage first. So it's around 20 per shot. Band of Regeneration, really? Oh, it's the Charm of Myths. Not that crazy. Although Band of Regen also wouldn't be that crazy. Seems it may have been nerfed again. I'm gonna check. Yeah, if it's been nerfed again, I may just be better using Cleric Cannon. Actually, what if I just use Cleric Cannon a bit more often than I'm currently using it? Which is not very much. No, that's why I wasn't using it. I was going to have to swap between different ammos. Oh, you started that already, I see. Yeah, I could definitely use buffs and do a much better job. But I also think I could do it without them eventually, so may as well try. Oh, it's hard to tell which sparks are from me and which are from her. Oh god, that seems to last so much longer. The bullets would be worth it probably if you don't mind the time spent fishing for it later maybe. What bullets? The blood ones. Yeah, sometimes the barrage does just seem to go on and on and on. And I don't quite know why. Bloodfire. Yeah, bloodfire bullets would definitely be useful, but I don't know how worth it. Okay, I made it through. It was similarly endless. I did get through the other side. Perfect timing on that actually, as the guardians are out. Oh, bad timing on that though.
So a while ago I made a...
Yeah, just checking that is the real funding. Nice. Was not expecting to see you here. Yeah, very much ahead of the episode that just released, which is why there's a no spoilers tag in the title. Which basically just means if you've seen future streams, or well, did I say past streams, future from the perspective of people that have just watched the episode, don't say anything that might give people ideas of how I got it. This goes on forever, doesn't it? It really just does. I could also use the rod actually. I keep forgetting I've got the rod. But that is the worst attack, and it seems to be lasting a lot longer than it usually does. Curious what happens if I just use this with unlimited musket pouch, and then I can use cleric cannon as well when I need to. Oh god, it's pretty bad damage. Pretty sizable damage drop off. Then health. Health is nice. Do like having health. Going with the you can't lose if you can't die kind of mentality here. Even if the fight takes 3 times as long as you don't die, technically can't lose. Okay, so you can still lose even if you can't die, apparently, by dying. Static hook for stars, that could work. I've never really used static hook for stuff like that before. Or maybe I just need an infinite flight mount in general, so I don't have to tap. Like, I'm not really using the mount much in the moment. What I could maybe do is use the witch's broom for that phase. I'll give it a try at least. Once again, unable to tell the difference between my flames and hers. Or just swap to the flight candle for this fight. That could also work. I mean, the solution could also just be that I get good. I actually kind of want this to despawn so that, yeah, let's grab Sanctified Spark, just to make it a bit easier to differentiate between my projectiles and hers. Although it's also kind of the same color as a lot of her attacks, so it's not perfect, but it's better. Nice. Get buffs and bloodfire bullets and it might work, but not sure. Right, how many blood flare bullets do I think I would go through? If I go for 4 crafts, I'm probably prepared to lose that amount. And then if I just save that, get rid of that, get rid of that. I think that's just enough space. Yeah. I'm also refusing to use buffs for very silly reasons, probably. Realistically, buffs will make this a whole lot easier. It's basically 20% extra damage, a bunch extra movement, a lot of things. There's maybe also a psychological element of once you've used the buffs, you then don't want to get hit and waste the buffs. Would not be surprised if that was a thing. Oh! That could be the movement speed, it could be the aforementioned psychological effect for all I know. I have no idea. Either way, Double Ripper is nice. I think Luminite we're doing better at getting through the Guardians just because of the Infinite Pierce. This is still doing fine. I really just need her to die before... yeah, there we go. Before another phase where she's shooting out stars. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, did not mean to break the planter boxes. Buffs and bullets did it, yeah. Sometimes all you need is better health, better damage, better movement, better defense, better flight time, better crit, better damage reduction. You know, sometimes these are all the things you need. Pristine Fury is very good. Interesting. Ah, it's a flamethrower. Do I also now have enough Eula Bloom or armor? I think I do. Target breastplate, target leggings. And the ranged one, nice. I imagine that would be good against dog as well because it'll have a lot of piercing. When you say no spoilers, spoilers to what exactly? So if you've seen any of the previous streams up to this point, don't explain how anything was done. Like if someone asks how I've got Shimmer or how I've got dirt, don't explain it. This does mean I'm not going to be able to use... yeah, I'm not going to be able to use King of Constellations anymore. Are Tarragon Wings worth it? Tarragon Wings could be worth it. Pristine Fury has some tech to using it optimally. You hold right click and then press and release left click at about 1 second intervals. Interesting. I can try that. Yeah, I think Tarragon Wings are better, right? Or not better, but at least equivalent. Especially considering I'm going to be using this armor. Oh, I feel so much faster. Wow. Why is my goblin not moved in yet? Or he has, he's just not here. Very rude of him. Trying to find his own place to live and stuff. You live where I tell you you live. So for Old Duke, what's going to be my best option? Is it Sea Dragon, I imagine, with probably chlorophyte bullets for Old Duke, right? Because he's so fast. Let's get some bloodworms. Pristine is more DPS for sure, but it's not homing. Interesting. Can I get a better minion than Cosmolab that I can still use with with 3 minion slots, should I say? So you're saying use it like this. Oh no, hold right click and use left click at 1 second intervals. Okay. Try the tech and see if you can autopilot it, since that is the deal maker. I might try this without buffs to start, because I'm not practiced with the Old Duke fight. Oh, I should reforge my Aegis as well. Annoyingly, I should also be able to upgrade this at this point, but can't because of Poltergeist. Are you sure you want to do Old Duke? No, but I'm going to anyway. Busy reading messages to see those bloodworms. Only the smoke is piercing, but it also lingers, and you can alternate it and still have both fire modes hit almost constantly. You could just hold this down and I should collect it right. Logan insists on doing bosses in the correct order of progression if available. Yeah, pretty much. What's the plan for Ceaseless Void? We can't do Ceaseless Void. So the plan is to skip him. Okay, let's go with 8 for now. And let's get a golden fishing rod. So that I don't spawn 5 of them. And let's get the music back on. I thought you need Ceaseless for dog summon. You can get it without. You can use Necroplasm here to make the Cosmic Worm in a separate recipe. Okay, let's, I guess, give this a try. With the right bait. I think with my level of skill, this is not actually dealing any more damage. I'm probably better off using the Sea Dragon just for the homing. Old Duke might work better with just left click. Just like that, yeah. I feel like that might be the case. You had over 8k DPS with Pristine. Interesting. Let's use this. Let's trash all of this. That will be during his tired phase though, right? I know I should really save my rippers for the thingy bits, the tired phases, but I'm probably not good enough to last until then, so. mean, with Rage I definitely can actually, so I should probably do that for that. Seems to be quite tanky for now. But if I can just out-tank him, then I might be alright. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack him. Yeah, I think lower but homing is better. I think Sea Dragon's going to end up being the higher damage dealer here. Question is, do I just go straight in with some buffs and give it a try? Let's grab the Viscera out again in case I want to use that for healing. Currently can't use this. There's no point keeping it in my inventory, and I also can't use the summoning potion for anything worthwhile, so... Right, I imagine damage may be better than flight time here. Really help to get good at the fight, as in like know what's going to happen next. You know, learn the how the fight works. Also make a wall at the very edge of the biome and keep the minimap open to see whereabouts you are in the arena. Wall at the edge of the biome. Let's work on that. Oh, it goes a lot further than I thought. Okay, yeah, here's... Okay, I see. I thought it ended much further back the way that I was. Apologies for the siren. I should also be able to make gravity normalization potions now that I've got a alchemy table. You should also be able to outrun Old Duke if you go in a diamond shape. Not sure you have enough space for it in a small world, but you can try. Yeah. Okay, gravity normalization potions hopefully are not gravity normalization potions. Yeah, easy. And I need more regen, more purple haze. That's it actually, right? Probably not going to be able to make purple haze, or not make much of it. Oh, it's not worth the blood orbs. It's annoying how hard this is to get now, considering how useful it is. Wait, just crystal shards. Okay, I can get them. Not enough villagers near that pylon. Are they like continuously respawning? No. Oh no, it's because I moved the steam bunker. That's why. No crystal shard dupe, I'd say, yeah. Don't know why I'm going to, as if I'm going to buy something, I just moved you here for the pylon. Zoom the minimap out so you see the whole arena. Okay. If I can remember my keybinds for that. No, that's the opacity. There we go. I also think pogo stick for this. Don't need summoning potions unless I go back for the sword one. Why you pick potions one by one, so that I don't end up having 300 potions in my inventory that I then have no space for. Right, I guess let's get my station buffs before I give this a go. And just try to do diagonals for the diamond shape, and that should do wonders. Obviously dodge shots. Okay. I hope I know what you mean. I will give it a go. Right, let's get this in the middle of my arena. Okay, I think that's probably enough of the arena. I don't need to be right out there. Big diamonds. That's annoying. Was very close to an adrenaline there. I need to keep dashing, I think that's the issue. Okay, so the damage is definitely not great using this strat. So yeah, once he gets into phase 3, I think this is, that becomes much, much harder to do. That damage was fairly low, I guess. How did I do this in the sentry only run? Okay, let's do some practice without buffs and see if I can actually get any good at doing it the way you're supposed to. Okay, so damage is definitely better if I keep him on screen. But obviously, I take a lot more damage myself. You can try to get the Storm Dragoon from Stormweaver since it's all about bullets and doesn't have overall damage split to the water stream that isn't homing. This might be better DPS with Chlorophyte. I could try that, yeah. Let's... Plus I imagine Stormweaver will be very easy to take out now. Even without buffs. Whoa! He just turned on a dime. That was strange, right? He seemed to just turn out of nowhere. I know I'm using Luminite for this, but it's actually not one that bad with Luminite, to be honest. Got to the low gravity space. Ah, well. No, I don't want to waste my chlorophyte bullets on this. I feel like it was faster with the weapon I was using before. What was the weapon I was using before? Oh, you know what might actually be quite good with this is the thing that I just got from Providence. What's it called again? Not the Blissful Bombardier. Well, I can't remember the name of this thing. It's not in my inventory, is it? No. I've not trashed it, have I? Pristine Fury. Ah, it just looks different than I remember it. I think that could be quite good against Stormweaver. would be good against Stormweaver if I didn't constantly get hit by him. Okay, so this is like the single target bit. Which is really good damage in phase 1 against the tail, and then I want to use this in phase 2, I guess. Okay, yeah, this is actually really good. Much better than what I was using before. I think. Is it? Yeah, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a second. And I am back. What I could do is just go ahead and use some more buffs for this. It's probably worth doing. Because I might have to farm him a few times, all things considered. What else do I not need? Probably don't need the Witch's Broom no energy anymore. Okay, let's go with that. Hope I don't die and waste these. Getting a good rotation with the tail. Okay, here we go. I think this should do. Okay, that adrenaline at least saved me some damage. That better. Okay. You always go for way too small of a circle in phase 1. Do I? Right, I'm not wasting buffs on that. It's gonna be too long a fight if I do that. It's gonna be too long spent recovering from each one if I do it that way. My thinking with circles is the closer I get to the tail, the more damage I do because ranged weapons are affected by how close you are to the enemies. Plus it's actually easier to hit the tail. Does this left click actually work? It works pretty well, actually. Not as good as the right click, for sure. When he's going through it, at least. What other weapons do I have? I mean, it's probably just the fact that this is death mode and all enemies have a lot more health than I would like. What about the monsoon, was it? No, not the monsoon, the bow that I got from, yeah, the storm. Let's try that with the endless quiver. Can you make the angelic shotgun? I still have it. I wouldn't need to remake it, I've still got it. I'm kind of curious how the storm works anyway, though. If those are lingering projectiles, then that's probably going to deal a lot of damage. The only issue would be the amount of projectiles on screen that make it very hard to see. Did not reset my flight time at all there. So that definitely did not seem to be as good solo target damage. Are there any melee options that are good here? And then I could spec into melee and get much more defense and just outlive everything. Galactus Blade. What do I need? Oh yeah, I would need to defeat Moonlord again, which I can do. I would just have to go through all the pillars, which is kind of annoying. So maybe I don't want to do that. And Morningstar probably. Is Morningstar possible? Where is Morningstar? Oh, that'll be a... yeah. Well, you can't truly mean this Morningstar, that's a whip. Killing Moonlord gets you more Illuminate Shimmer for Chlorophyte. That's not really an issue considering the amount of Exodium clusters I've got. Morning. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this one definitely isn't possible, I don't think. Oh no, it is. It is. Is that like a long range thing though, or is that just quite short range? You have a favourite AT? I do. It's mid-range. I'm assuming this is... well, I guess it can't be long range because it's going to be on screen. Yeah, I could fish in the jungle for crates, to be fair. So that's 49. No, no, this is not the armor I would be making. Never mind. Yeah, this stuff. That is good melee stats, to be fair. You really have nothing to lose with Shimmer, that's true. Right, so let's get my... what's it called? The tablet. Oh, must be in here. Yeah. Yeah, this is really good single target DPS when you're actually able to hit enemies. Although once again, homing is probably the best way for me to be able to hit enemies in the first place. I think other than wings, I haven't really had an accessory upgrade in a while. Oh, and the Elysian, I guess. If ore isn't an issue, then why are you not just making enough glorified bullets to just spam homing all the time? True, true. I mean, right now it wouldn't help too much. It'd still have to be aiming in the right general direction. For bosses though, it would make sense. I don't know if the pillars are sped up by it at all though. Okay, I'm taking this one down so much faster than the solar. Not the solar, the Stardust. I think it's just the enemies are actually spawning here, which is nice. Death's Ascension might be good against Stormweather. Let's have a look. Unfortunately, I don't have Ruinous Soul, so that's not possible. I'm hoping this is basically free. It'd be a little embarrassing if it's not. It's free if you don't throw, that's the issue. There's a good chance that I will, in fact, throw. I mean, I beat it first time when I was... Well, I guess spoilers. Huh. Oh, I might throw... Nah, surely not. Surely he wouldn't do that twice. I don't know if I've just run out of homing bullets or what, but it doesn't seem to do much damage there. Let's just keep it on screen and do this. Okay, not too bad. Just need to hope I actually got the drop that I'm looking for. Which I did not. I did get 2 Meowmeers though, which is kind of annoying. Oh, that's after both dog and him. Yeah, I really don't want to have to do that again, just because of the time element. I might actually call that a day at this point, to be honest, and we can then pick this up next stream. Hopefully take down Old Duke and maybe give the Devourer of Gods a couple of tries. But yeah, we'll see. I hope to see you guys in the next one, but thank you for watching this one. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.